Ever been happy and sad at the same time? I guess bittersweet is the best way to describe how I am feeling after the women's 100-meter finals at the national trials. Hello everyone, welcome to another upload. I hope you're all doing great. If you were inside the national stadium last night, yesterday evening, I know you would have had a great time. We were treated to track and field or track at its best, both in the men's and women's side. And I'm not going to be long with you today, but I just want to hear how you really feel about the women's 100-meter finals. I know everybody loves Mommy Rocket, and so we're all super excited to see that she again will attend another world championships. She's 5-time world champion, and so you could probably call it like a last dance. So I am happy that she got that opportunity. And of course, Tina Clayton, who have always been saying, I can't wait to see Tina shine. I've always been saying that I don't want one twin to left the other behind. So I wanted Tina to join her sister Tia Clayton at the top. And, looking at Tina in the semifinals, we could see that, yes, Tina is at that place. And at this point now, people and everybody, it is evident that boy Tina looked like she did really was getting faster this season, and her PB shows it, a PB that is better than her sister Tia Clayton. Now, as we mentioned, Tia Clayton, this is the part where it's quite bitter for me. When I did the video yesterday in my chatter pin to say, she pulled up at the Racers Grand Prix. She run the heats with tape on her hamstring. Are you concerned? And then, I saw her. She came out there. She ran her PB again in the semis, 10:86. And I was like, okay, she looked like she alright. Only for her to be not able to finish the finals. And I am just sad. I am sad because the truth is, based on what she did last season, I was expecting to see a Tia Clayton in the top three. And because I was anticipating seeing Tia Clayton in the top three, and the fact that Tina is, came on and show up, it meant that, if Tia was not injured, then it's a possibility that probably Mommy Rocket would have missed top three. And I love Shelly. I am happy for Shelly. But if that was the case, then, that would have just been the case. So I am sad. I am sad because I hate the fact that injuries just always plaguing our athletes. I mean, I hate the fact that when one Clayton twin is doing well, the other is injured. Last year when Tia, had her breakout here, Tina was not at her best. This year Tina is at her best and Tia is not at her best. And I just want to see the day when both twins are at their best. I don't know if you're watching and you feel the same way how I am feeling, but that's how I'm feeling about the national trials. Bittersweet, super excited for legendary Shelley and Fraser Price, but so sad that Tia picked up an injury, and it means that she's really out. It's no relay team, no nothing. I don't see how that's going to be possible, And of course, again, I am just over the moon to see Shericka Jackson, the fastest woman in history, over the 200 meters. To see that Shericka was able to go sub 11 two times. For the first this season and twice in one night. Shericka Jackson was able to pick up second in a time of 10.88 seconds. And as Shelley and Fraser Price said in her post-race interview, the season long, Shelly-Ann is saying that she wasn't that race ready, but she got another shot. The season long, she can go work on parts of her race. And I think that this is the same thing for Sherika Jackson as well. Not where we, are accustomed to what she can do. Her PB is 10.65. Will she get to that shape this season? Me no know. But I'm so happy to see her running 10.88 and finish healthy. To God be the glory. Shelly-Ann Fraser Price, third place, 10.91 seconds. And again, me know say the entire Jamaica is happy because the world loves Shelly-Ann Fraser Price. And you could have hear it and feel it in the stadium, the response that she got when she was introduced. Fourth place, Jadine Williams, 11.02 seconds. So, and then on the men's side, of course, they did not disappoint at the start. Some of us were a little nervous because we weren't sure what was happening to Oblique. Him a ball, and we said, mighty God, him look like him now go run. And of course, the crowd was like, no. And I think, he stayed there, shake it off. I don't know what it was. I don't know if him legs them did I get cold or what. I don't know. Some people is saying it was in his head. I can never dare say that because I can't even run from here so to over there. So, but I'm just so happy that he was able to shake off whatever it was and to pick up a spot for Worlds. Now, Kishane Thompson again has shown the world that he is greatness, in the making. 9.75 seconds, a world lead from Kishane Thompson. And, we just pray that Kishane will be healthy. We just pray that Kishane will get to Worlds and separate himself from the pack. So we now figure out say who for Torso was over the line first and all of them something there, right? And I hear him say it in a post-race interview last time when somebody asked him if he's practicing in dip. And some people might have said him sound like arrogant and conceited, but he has a point. And we're not saying that he's not to practice that, but him basically say, if you separate yourself from the pack in the race, then in neither here nor there with dipping. Or if you're there, round and back come last and you dip in now go make you win. And I mean some people might have said go and go practice a dip and stop being conceited, but him have a point. So I guess that is his strategy. To make sure say never again him and nobody each up on the line where them run the same time, but him end up don't get a gold medal, right? So Oblique Sybil 9.8, 3 seconds, second place. I may tell you, Oblique never even get a good start, so, kudos to him to be able to run a decent time and qualify. And I really hope that he will remain healthy this season. Mighty God, me just a pray against injuries against Jamaican athletes and athletes in general, because I know it's frustrating for the athletes, and I know, for us fans as well, man, we just want to see healthy people going out there and competing. So we pray that, everybody will be healthy. And Akeem Blake, again, equally PB 988 to pick up third. So, these are the persons that we had in the top three. But then Brian Lavelle did kind of make way and say, are we going to have an upset? But I don't know what happened to Brian. It looked like him feels something. I hope he will be okay to come and compete in the 200 meters today. That's a recap for you. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And until my next upload, take care of yourself.